Whoa. What do you know, everyone? We made it to episode 9 of the Tom and Friends Storytime Season 5. In our last episode, we talked about Tom down the mine, but now in episode 9, we're going to be talking about the Tom and Tank Engine friend Woody Bear Outley episode of all time, Outley. So hop on board and explore the island of Sodor. Woody Bear Outley. It was summer, and Percy had returned from being muttering after it accident with the truck. At the time, Outley, the year, neighboring cut Outley, and the long grass Outley along the side of the line, they rinking into Hankum beside the line to dry in the sun. When Percy came back from the harbor Outley, he stopped Outley when he'd been having cutting Outley, and the man loaded up with empty wagon of hay. He pulled up the wagon Outley to the station Outley, and Toby then take them to the hill Outley for the farmer to feed their animal. Whee! Percy gave a ghostly whistle. He was teasing Tom about the time Outley, about the time when Tom had a frightened to see Percy go. And don't be frightened, Outley. Tom, Percy laughed. It's only me. You're ugly, different enough, Outley, to frighten anyone, Outley, said Tom. You're like a ugly indeed. I am a green caterpillar with red stripes, continued Tom thoroughly. You're crawling like one too. I don't, said Percy. You've been late every afternoon this week, at Tom. It's the hay, answered Percy. I can't help that, said Tom. Time to time, and the fat controller Outley is running on me to keep it. I can't even crawl in the hay Outley and time all hour. Green caterpillar indeed, muttered Bertie. He set off to collect the truck to take the hay bale Outley, and everyone and of course indeed, everyone said I am handsome, Outley. Or Orland Athlon, Latley near everyone, said Percy Outley. At Lat near everyone, said Percy. Anyone at my curtain are better than Tom did Curtin. Percy run along with the truck and brethren the morning sunshine. Thomas said, I am always late, he mumbled. I'm never late at the lat only a few minutes, Outley. What that to Thomas? He can always catch up time. Beard on. All the same, Percy said it driver Gendron, to start home early. Then came trouble. Crack. A cart of tar Outley was upset all over Percy Outley. And Whoopin' Woodall Outley still sticky, and when he puffed away Outley. The wind rolled day and they traveled along, soon blowing garden, and look at that, increment driver. The wind caught a pole of hay, tossing it up over the track, and grumbling, trying to clear it, but more always came. Soon they came to a place where the line clambered higher. Taking a run in it, Percy, said the driver, Evelyn. Percy gazing the bead, but the hay, but the huge, but the hay made the rail literally, and his wheels were gripped time after time. He stalled when spinning wheel, and having to wait until the line ahead was clear before he could start again. Everyone would wait. Thomas would written impatiently. 10 minutes late. I warned him. The passenger complained, and the back controller went murmuring. So Sito men shout out that the station master dueled amazingly, and the passenger laughed at Percy approach. Sorry I'm late, he babbled. Look what crawling out of the hay, Turtle Thomas. Wrong, act Percy. Talked about Harry Caterpillar Dolly, Pup Thomas. He won't be late, jet having seen you. When Percy got home, his driver showed him what he looked like in the mirror. But my buttbird, exclaimed Percy. No wonder they all laughed. I just looked like a woolly bear. Please clean me up before Toby comes. But it was no good when Tom told Toby all about his intention of talking about several things like playing Go, and Tom and Toby made joke about woolly bears and caterpillars and other creatures that crawl about in hay. They laughed a lot, but Percy thought that it was really being very silly indeed. Oh man, I told you guys, Percy was a Mets in that currently, but I don't know what he would indeed about. Anyway, that includes episode 9 of the Storytime series. What will happen in episode number 10 of the Tom and Friends Storytime series? Well, those are stories for another day. Hey everyone, this is Hutchinson, Kansas Rail Fan Production here speaking. I sure hoping that you did enjoy episode 9 of season 5 of the Tom and Friend series. Um, I just wanted to make that little announcement before I end this episode out. Um, episode 10, 11, and 12 was supposed to happen tomorrow, which is Sunday, aka Mother's Day, Allie, as you can see, Allie. However, I will not be here. I won't be here in the afternoon or evening, Allie, to do episode 10, 11, and 12. But I did want to let you know, Outling, episode 10, 11, and 12, they are still in. Whoa, let me. That was unbelievable. anyway, um, yeah, episode 10, 11, and 12, they're still in productions at the time. They are still here. they are still in production at this time. However, I did I did I did I did put them down. I put them down to next that when it will be alley. Next Saturday, May 17th, will be episode 10, 11, and 12. So I will see you all for episode I will see you all for episode 10, 11, and 12 next next Saturday. Next Saturday, May 17th, Ellie. So this is Hutchinson, Kansas, Real Fan Production on YouTube. Signing off.